We are creating a new league that combines the sports of golf, bowling, darts, pool, and cornhole. Okay, welcome. I'm going to discuss venues and potential places where the Accuracy Athletics could take place, the pentathlon, venues, how it works, what's going to happen when, because there's several things that go on with this. You have two options. You can do like one or two events a weekend and drag it out over a whole month with an award ceremony at the end of the month. Or you can have things start on a Friday night, do Friday night, Saturday, and finish on Sunday, and have one weekend and then have events across the country at the same time. I think that's kind of the more optimal way of doing it. More challenging, because if a venue drops out, or if how you move people around to the different venues, the timetable involved, all of that plays into a fact. Which event do you do first? Do you do golf first? Do you do golf last? Is everyone at the event at the same time, or is it do you finish one event before you start a next one, or you do kind of a round robin? Because you're going to need at least three venues. You need a golf course or a place to play golf. Whether that is a par 3 course, Top Golf, or one of the digital golf providers. You need a bowling alley, and there's lots to choose from as far as national partners for that type of deal. And you need someplace to play pool. Pool tables aren't easily set up and moved. The darts and cornhole, those two options, you can set up cornhole in the parking lot of any of these places. Darts, you can hang a board relatively easy. So those aren't as much of a concern, and you can, where you play pool, you can have, darts and cornhole at the same place, or if it's at Top Golf, you can do the same thing. Just trying to figure out, how all this works and make it the most fun for everybody, because that's the whole deal, is we want things to be fun. And if they're not fun, you all are going to want to come and do it. And I think, the Accuracy Athletics, I think this is all a great way or different way of looking at sports. Anyhow, I've found about 15 different possible venues that you can partner with. Of course, I've just mentioned Top Golf. That's kind of a top place that you could look at, because they have, I think, 150 different locations. Par 3 and executive courses, there's, and it's, again, the reason we're doing for Par 3 or Top Golf or some of this is about accuracy. This isn't necessarily about strength and power. We don't, we want it to be an even playing field between men, women, and no matter what your age is. If you're good at these sports, you should have the accuracy to do that. There's also 2 indoor digital ranges. One is 5-iron golf. I've not been to one of those yet. There is a digital golf place near where I am here in Rockport, Texas. So I'll go that. And the other is the Back 9 is another digital golf. And I say I need to go try some of these places. I need to go sign up for some pool tournaments, dart tournaments. See how these things are run. I haven't actually participated in a lot of it. I know pool leagues and what rule set you're going to adopt. I say cornhole league. There's lots of things I need to figure out to try and manage all this into one thing. As far as bowling alleys go, you have lots of options as far as bowling alley. You got Lucky Strike, which is also with AMF, Bolero. They're all three under the same company, so there's lots of locations for that. You have Punch Bowl Social is another great venue, which I think, besides having bowling alleys, pretty sure they have dartboards as well, or maybe pool. You have Round One, which is kind of a bowling alley arcade place. There's lots of those. Main Event is another bowling alley service. And then I've got two more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different bowling alley places. Uncle Buck's with, Bass Pro Shops. I think they have maybe 15 locations that you could do bowling at. There's Pinstripe Bowling, which they also, I don't know how the bocce works into it, because, and that's another precision sport that could or could not be involved in this whole deal. And then this is the only national darts chains that I know of, Flight Club, and I think they have about a dozen locations that you could, and more coming, more coming soon. Dave & Buster's, I know, has digital golf as well as don't know if they have bowling, but they have pool tables. That's a place that can come into the whole play. And then there's two pool chains, Fast Eddies and Clicks. Both of these are options that you can have for shooting pool. And as I say, the objective is to have events across several cities, different cities across the U.S., and then a national competition from the winners of those regional events to come to and find out who's the best in the country at those at the Accuracy Sports. So anyhow, that's kind of my thoughts here in regard to how you structure this for multiple venues, single, double, multiple weekends. I think everyone would like to get it done in a short amount of time frame, but that's a lot more logistics. Maybe we'll start off doing single events and then combine it once we get the process down, because I know the process will vary from one way to the next. But anyhow, that's what I've got, where my thoughts are and what I'm thinking about for right now. So anyhow, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. If you have any recommendations, put them in the comments below. Additional information can be found at accuracyathletics.com, and follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. We're on all of them. So thank you very much. I look forward to hearing from y'all. I'm looking forward to getting this going. All right. Thank you. Bye.